magic brown goodness that smells quite strongly. Nice to not have to fill from a garden hose. And nice that it's not that other pump pushing it into my booms. I remember to turn my valves off, that means. That's good. I'll come back when we get a load of goo. Figured I'd film this. There's technically goo between there and there, those two valves. So yeah, here's to hoping I don't gag. It's really not that bad. I'm sure once we get it sprayed and squirting through those little fine tips, it'll be another story.
You can see this, but those little white granules, I am pretty sure are fertilizer, like traditional fertilizer that we had FSC come out and put on, but I'll have to double check with Sam about that because I think we were going to do half of the pivots in the brown magic goo that he sprayed on, which he said it wasn't that bad, but I have to tell you, as sad as I am for you guys that you can't smell the hay when we first cut it and bale it, I am so glad that you could not smell whatever that stuff was, because it stunk so bad. I don't even know what they make it out of. I think it's some kind of, I don't know, animal, fish parts, chicken parts, I don't know for sure, but oh, it stunk so bad. And we were out here, we had to pick up all the hand lines, and he had sprayed the other side of the big pivot over between like the hay barn and the shop, and we could smell it down here, and yeah, ugh, it was bad. And it smelled probably for 3 or so days, and then luckily we got some rain, and that seems to have kind of diluted it down a little bit. So we're going to try that stuff. We're going to try traditional fertilizer on part of the pivot, and then I can't remember if there was a different fertilizer that was just made from fish, by like fish and some other things. So if we try that one also, hopefully, 1, it won't smell as bad, and 2, we'll be able to compare just like based on our soil and the terrain of everything, like what works better for the pivot. So if like the big pivot likes one of them better than the little pivot, or like this part down here where there's the hills and the swells and stuff, if that likes the fish or the brown goo or this traditional fertilizer stuff better. Anyway, so we're kind of doing an experiment on fertilizer for the fall. So it'll be fun to see how it comes out. And supposedly both the fish stuff and the magic brown goo that Sam already put on there is just good for the soil. So it just puts organic matter back into the soil. So that's kind of where we're at and what we're doing. And if I'm wrong, I will let you know at some point in the future after I talk to Sam and find out that all the things that I thought were not the way it is. But I'm pretty sure that that's what this white speckly stuff is, and I'm pretty sure that's the plan for the pivots. So we've got traditional fertilizer, we've got the magic brown goo that we don't know what else to call it, but that's just what we call it. And then, yeah, we'll see if we get some fish goo on here. So I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.